The Italian yard, Solaris yachts, always put on a great display here at Düsseldorf Boat Show, using their seabed of broken blue glass. But it's this 64 raised saloon model that's stealing the limelight this year. So as you can see across the fleet behind us, the main difference is this raised saloon design, and it marks the entry level of what is a new exclusive maxi yacht lineup, they call it, for Solaris yachts, which includes the 68 RS launched last year and a new 80 in build as well. Once again, Soto Asabal design like the rest of Solaris fleet. Powerful lines on this one. You'll see the beam as it goes aft, and you've got twin rudders on this to handle that sort of beam. You'll notice an offset companionway, and that buys this sort of protected area here so you can keep walking through the cockpit without disturbing the people seating. And that cockpit is kept separate of the sailing systems, sort of layout we're used to seeing now. It works very, very well. Twin winches each side to handle the running rigging and the sheets, and a main sheet winch in the middle. And you can see a bit about that beam here, just the distance between the pedestals. The other thing to note also is below me now is a longitudinal tender garage. So they've put that between the twin rudders, but it hasn't impacted the interior accommodation space. Normally in aft cabins, you'll see that tender garage coming into them, but when we go below, you'll see what I mean. You get 3 great size double cabins below. And this is the inviting, calming interior. And that's what a raised saloon design buys you. I mean, it's a lovely amount of light and views, and linked with a forward transverse galley like this. I think it's a design that works really well. You get a huge galley, loads of fridge storage, and you're at the same eye height standing up as those sitting in the saloon. And then what's beneath us? All of the mechanics, the engine, the genset, the tanks, all central in the boat. Keeps the weight central. There's very little weight in the ends because you've got the big empty sail locker and the tender garage aft. The companionway effect coming aft. Wet hanging locker, that's where you want it. And then you'll see what I mean about these aft cabins. Both twins in this format, can be doubles, but plenty of headroom, plenty of light, no impact from the tender garage because it starts further aft of here. And you don't feel like you're in the cheap seats as a guest. Good sized cabin, heads and separate shower. Look at that, larger fridge and freezer than I got at home. And I really like this teak joinery as well. And then, yeah, moving forward into the owner's forward cabin. This is a traditional yard in Aquileia that's grown significantly recently. They've really expanded the yard, and it is in line with their range, because this new 110 is what's coming up.